So now let's actually see how we can go ahead and trace out a floor plan. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace out a room in a floor plan so that you can see the process. So for that, I'm going to go around over here onto File, and then I'm going to go ahead and import out a floor plan that I want to make first. So let's just go ahead and resize this out. And now I want this particular floor plan right here in correct length. So over here in chimney, let's say this is 1 foot. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my tape measure tool. I'm going to go around over here and click over here, and then I'm going to click and let go and click at the end and type in 1 inch right here, just like this, and then it resizes out my model exactly just like this. So now what I can do is I can go around over here, and then I can go to parallel projection just like this, and let me just go around over here and then go to the top standard view. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the pan tool right here to pan it into place just like this. Let me just go around over here. I don't want to go ahead and pan it just like that, but I'm just going to go around over here, top view right here, just like this, and then pan it in right here. So let's say what I want to do is I want to go ahead and trace out this. So I'm just going to go around and use the pencil tool right here, just like this, and I'm going to go ahead and click and drag this out right here to the edge, just like this. So let's just go around over here, drag it till the edge right here, and let me just go ahead and make a shape right here just like this. But you can see that this shape actually goes ahead and covers up the background right here, which I don't want. So I'm just going to go around over here onto, let's say for example, view, and I'm going to go to face style and select X-ray right here. So now for the rest of the shapes right here, let me just go ahead and bring in some guides. So let me just go ahead and click the edge, bring in some guide right here so that it's easy for me to draw. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring this in right here just like this as well, right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this in right here and just utilize the guide so that everything is actually in scale. So I can go ahead right here, bring in this right around over here, just like this. And I'm going to go ahead, bring in this right around over here as well, just like this. So now I'm going to go ahead right here, and you can see that I got this as well. So let's just go ahead and utilize guide from over here as well. So let's just go ahead and keep that in right there, and let's just go ahead and drag the guide around over here onto the right hand side. Let me just go ahead and drag this guide around over here as well, and that's the doorway. So let's just go ahead and drag in this guideline right here. So you can see that you can go ahead and click and drag it and bring in the guideline easily as you wish. You can also go ahead onto the guideline itself and bring in another guideline right here, just like this as needed. So let's just go around over here as well. So let's just go ahead and click and drag this and click and drag this as well. So this right here is the chimney. So let's just go ahead and drag this out over here as well, and drag it out over here as well, just like this. So this is what you have. And now I'm going to go ahead and select out the pan tool again and rearrange this out right here. So let's just go ahead and select this face and then delete it. And maybe I'm going to go ahead and delete off the edges around over here as well. So let's just go ahead and delete these edges because I'm going to go ahead and redraw this out right here. So I just brought in the shape so that I can bring in the guides right here. So I'm just going to go around over here again, and then let's say for example go to the tape measure tool and bring in the guides. So let's just go around over here, drag one guide, and then just go around over here just like this and drag this guide around over here the top just like this as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the pencil tool to go ahead and trace around. So let's just go ahead and click right here. I'm going to go ahead and click right here just like this. I'm going to go ahead and click just like this, and you can see that it snaps onto the guides right here just like this. I can go around over here just like this, and I can bring in the guides, but you can see that it actually does not go in right here just like this. So you can see that I have the guide right here, but it's not quite. So let me just go ahead and utilize the eraser tool to go ahead and erase out these lines right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue out from over here. So you can see that I do have this, but I don't really have a guide right here. So let's just go ahead on to tape measure tool again and then go ahead and bring in the reference around over here just like this as well, so that I have a guide. Let me just go ahead and erase this out as well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and stick to the guide right here just like this, as you can see, and I'm just going to make this one room. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace around the wall right here. So you can see that this is what you have. You got one particular shape on this end. Let's just do the same with this one. So you can see that I got this guide right here. So you can zoom in and be more perfect as required as well, just like this. So you can see that that is what you have. And now I'm going to go around over here onto this one. Let's just go around over here. Drag this part out right here, drag this part out right here, just like this. So let's just go ahead and drag this in, and this is what you have right here. So now let's just go ahead right here, just like this, and then go around over here onto perspective mode right here, just like this. And now let's just go ahead and turn off the X-ray as well. So on the face style, I don't have the X-ray anymore. So now what I can do is I can select out this face right here. I can shift select this out right here, and I can go ahead and, let's say for example, draw this out. So I can just go ahead and pull this out. As you can see, I can go ahead and pull this out around over here just like this as well as needed. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add in some guides right here as well. So let's say for example, I want this to be exactly 8 feet right here. So I can go ahead and make it 8 feet right there, just like that if I want to, or go ahead and change it out as you want. Or I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag this out right here as I need. So let's say this is what I have, as you can see, and then I want to, let's say for example, utilize the tape measure tool right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and add in a guide right here so that I can go ahead and drag in the other shapes as I want as well. So to do that, I'm just going to go around over here and then utilize the push and pull tool right here, and then I can go ahead right here just like this. So let's just go around over here, and from the side, let's just go around over here onto standard views in front right here so that I can go ahead and bring it in right here. But let me just go around over here onto parallel mode itself, just like this. So let's just go around over here onto camera right here. Parallel projection is what I have. So I can go ahead and make further adjustments as I want from over here as well. So let's just go ahead, utilize this guide right here first of all to go ahead and add in a guide just like this. And then I'm going to go around over here onto, let's say for example, the parallel projection. This is what I have. I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag it around over here at the edge right here just like this as well. And then you got a projection, you got a guide right here for reference. So now you can go ahead and utilize the push or pull tool right here just like this and snap it onto the place right here. And you can see that this is how you can go ahead and make 3D models as you need as well. So this is what you have, as you can see, and this is how you can actually go ahead and make the rest of the models as well. And this is just a sample. You need to go ahead and use the proper you need to utilize the proper method right here, and then proper distance and measurement as needed as you work along with a real floor plan over here. So that is how you can go ahead and start tracing out your floor plan right here and simply get 3D models out of it easily inside of SketchUp like this. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.